Welcome. Last time we implemented the network manager and basically add this character and a camera. Today first we'll fix the lightning. To do that, first change to the online scene, because that's the scene where our map is and our players. And if we start this scene, you will see, the lightning is okay. The problem is that the network manager loads the online scene at runtime, and for some reason it don't regenerates or refreshes the lightning. There's a simple fix. For that we need the lightning tab. Can show it by navigating to window and just wait a minute, here, lightning. Let's put this here. Now, first of all, we can assign the directional light as our sun, and then we uncheck this auto build setting, so that we can manually force a build. But what this does is basically it pre-calculates our lightning and bakes this to flat files and to binary files. But as you will see here, right now the light maps are empty because they're the size is 0 bytes. Because our ambient GI is set to real time, we'll have to set this to baked. And let's build again. And this can take our time. Oh yeah, and we have to change the lightning. No, we don't. Just, that's it. Just hit save and start the offline scene, press play, and let's try hosting. Okay, and this works now. Okay, this works. Nice. Let's switch back to the offline scene, and you can close this tab. Okay, now we have the player in the online scene, but this player is not spawned by our networking system, and the networking system don't know about this object. To fix this, we want to assign network identity to this object, and we check local player authority, so that controller that spawns this object can control this player. Hit save and switch back to the offline scene. Oh no, just wait. We have to make this to a prefab, not the camera but the third person controller. And for that we create a new folder. Basically create a few folders, one for the scenes, one for scripts, we need this folder later, and one for prefabs. And basically, you will drag this third person controller into this project view, and there is your third person controller. Let's rename this to player. Okay. We will later spawn this object by code, or the network manager spawns it, but for now we don't need it in the online scene anymore. Just delete it and save. And then let's switch back to the offline scene and register this prefab as player. For that, open this settings here, these settings, and make sure that we have tagged them as player. We need that later. And then simply drag this prefab into this property. Now make sure auto create player is checked, and then we can choose as player spawn method. There are two, random and round robin. Random is basically we have a few spawn points, and the script randomly chooses one of these. And round robin is basically I have a list of spawns, and I spawn one player, and this spawn, I remove the spawn from the list and append it on the bottom of the list. So that if I spawn a player on a spawn, makes sure that the next player is spawned on another spawn, not on the same. It's important for multiplayer shooter that to ensure that not two players spawn on the same spawn at the same time. And I think round robin is the best spawn method. Let's go with that. And yeah, then we have to create these spawns. Just switch to the offline scene and don't forget to save the online scene. We need the online scene, and here we create a empty game object, and let's call this spawn. Reset the transform, and add we can tag it with a respawn, tag, and let's assign network start position. This component registers this game object, or the position of this game object as a spawn position, and it's a bit difficult to see your spawns because it's invisible, but we can wait. Where's my spawn? Here. And we can choose an icon for this. I will go with this one. And let me deactivate 3D icons. And now we can just make a prefab of this, because then we can drag multiple instances of this object into the scene. And these are our spawn positions. Okay. We have 5 spawns. And that's it for now. Let's save and see if it works. Switch to offline scene and start your host. And there's another reference exception. Because we have to assign the target with a script. But I think, where is the player? It's falling down. Where are the spawns? Okay, this spawn is not on the plane. Let's delete this one, and I always load this wrong scene, but let's try again. Host. Our player is now spawned on the plane. We can move around, and now we have only we should fix the camera, and now we will create our first script. The script basically assigns the target transform if the player is spawned. Let's go into the scripts folder and create let's call it player. Okay. If you open the script, this may look different because I use my own script template, but you will see public class player, double point mono behavior. We will change. First we will I will import a new namespace using Unity engine .networking. We have to do this to access the networking classes, and one of them is network behavior. We can use this instead of mono behavior. Network behavior is itself a mono behavior, but it has a few more methods and stuff we'll need to access the networking. There's a method called on all network behaviors. It's called void on start client. This method is called as soon as the player spawns. And what I will do is I try to get the camera and then get the AutoCam script and assign target. Okay, let's do this. First of all, this one should be tagged as main camera. Okay, checked. And I will search for a component, auto cam equals get component. All right. Game object, find object of type, and this method will basically search through the role scene and search for a game object with a script of this type. Our type is AutoCam, and yeah, if this is null, let's print out an error message. No camera found. And let's prefix a class and then return to abort this method. And yeah, but if you'll find this object, I assign the target. Cam.target is equals to this dot transform. Oops. Oh, this is get only. This is read only. That means that we have to call a method. Set target. Okay. And let's do it this way. Okay. Yeah. Let's try this, and we have to assign the script to the player prefab. Let's rename this object. I thought I've done it already, but apparently not. Weird. It won't change its name. Okay, I think that's a bug. Yeah, because I'm using Unity 5.3, the new version. Okay. Let's assign our player script. Oh, fuck, I have a few player scripts in this project. Yeah, let's simply track this onto this object. And because it's a network behavior, we have these two values here, network channel and network send interval, but we don't care about these right now. But now there's still a problem, because if we press play now, before it would assign the target value, the camera script searches for an object to follow, and yeah, but the player isn't spawned yet. There isn't an object, and because of that we have to uncheck auto target player. Let's save this and press play again. Oh yeah, we have to start from the offline scene. LAN host, okay. It seems to work. Or the player isn't, oh yeah, none. Find object of type. There's this player script. And on start client, I think this method wasn't called. Yeah, but we can alternatively use start, because this method is called as soon as the player script starts up, and this script is enabled when the player object is spawned. This should work too. Let's start this one. And did it work? Yeah. We have still an error there. There's no target widget body. Really? Oh, there's an error in the abstract target follower script by Unity. Let's just edit this one, abstract target follower script, and then on start you will see these these lines of code here. If the target isn't null, it assigns a rigid body, and we call the setTarget method. But here it only assigns the target transform and not the rigid body. And because of this, let's just copy these two lines and paste them here. Okay, this should work now. Blame Unity, not me. Start, host. Okay, it seems to work now. Yeah, nice. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, but it should work. And now if we build this project and start another instance, I name this executable this way because this build is from another project. Okay. Now let's start the application and the editor. I'll host here and I'll join at this, and we see there are two players spawned on one of the spawn points and not on the same, because we use the round robin spawn method. Yeah, we don't synchronize the movement yet, and there's lol. What the fuck just happened? There's basically a bug because we the camera follows the object that is basically, if another player is spawned, it follows the new player, because this method is called. To prevent this, we have to check if this is a local player. If this is the player we are able to control. Okay, if it's not the local player, this variable comes with the network behavior, and then if it's not our player, return. Okay, the camera problem should be fixed for now, but we still have to synchronize the movement and see what the heck happened to the other player. The one who fell through the ground. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye.